All right, everybody. It's been a week or so since I've been here. Now that we're back. Um, let's get started with tonight's show. Here we go. Hello, my name is Salty, and I'm a motorcycle addict. Welcome to tonight's meeting of degenerates and a few honorable, uncorrupted souls. But that is still up for the debate, which would be make this political. So it's another episode of Live at 5 on a sideways Saturday. Coming in from an unusual warm 27-degree Fahrenheit wintry wonderland slushy mess this evening. The wind is blowing, Mother Nature's wrath is upon us. In this off season, bikers get bored and suffer from PMS with the tar snakes hibernate and potholes are filled with snow. Today they're filled with slush. It's bike workshop days. Moderators, please control the trolls and engage upon with politeness and positivity with an added dash of sarcasm and ill-mannered humor to enlighten the rest of the inhabitants of the chat. If that troll makes the choice to re-engage moderator or myself, it is his choice to carry on or terminate. If it is directed at another member of the chat or that person is not present, if that said statement is vulgar or threatening, terminate. Otherwise, try to de-escalate before dropping the hammer. These are the rules of engagement. Without further ado, let's get on with tonight's show. Salty Badger arriving. All right, guys, that's the introduction. Now we're back after a week off. Had a little bit of health scare again. Put me down again for looks like about a week. It seems like last time I was live, it was Saturday, like a week ago. Spent some time at the doctor, figured out some a little bit more stuff to move forward with. Let's go through and jump through our hellos real quick, then I'll jump on with some stuff for tonight's show. It is Tolga, the man, the legend, in first today. Thanks for stopping in, Tolga. Followed in by the sick bastard. He came over from his live that he's been on today. I appreciate him stopping his live and coming over to support, sharing my link. I appreciate all the support from everybody in this community. The community's great. I've been fighting with a little bit of depression on the stuff. The new way of life is really starting to get me down, but I'm trying to work through it. Our wonderful moderator, Evil Rick, is in the house again today. He's always in here. He does a great job of sharing all my links and everything. Tonight's show, I don't have a whole lot for. I didn't do a lot of setting up. I was trying to debate, sitting around and seeing if I wanted to even do it. Nothing against anybody or anything like that. I just was to that point where I was wondering where life was setting off at. Rolling Throttle in. Nice to see you, Rolling Throttle. Thanks for stopping in. Yeah, old Mac's in here too. Good to see you, old Mac. Glad you made it back from your trip safely, cross-country trip. I know that was a rough time for you. So I went to see the heart doctor, and they, besides a stroke, they've determined that I have had several small heart attacks that have attacked my whole heart. You have different chambers of it, but they're saying that my whole heart is, and that's why I'm throwing clots, is because my heart is allowing the blood to clot inside of my heart. I have some tests coming up this week and things. I will try to do live at fives and put them up as I've been doing. I'll put them up early, and I'm still going to try to continue to do them every day because I do like the coming in, seeing you guys. I like the support. I like supporting other channels. I like sharing the channels and putting the stuff out there. All that stuff is great. Helping all these people, everybody building these communities. I'm probably not gonna get the chopper done for this coming season. I don't think I can do it. I've come to realize that life is going to slow down, and it's going to slow down pretty fast. But I'm gonna get through it. I got a good support group here. Nice to see you. Thanks for stopping in, Renegades. It's just all the health stuff keep piling up on me, and I don't want to push it too far. Retired rider stopping in. Thanks for all the support. I'm glad to come back. Um, my family's supported me great. I just got a lot going on, and health wise, it just kind of all hit me at once. And I lived a high stressful life, stressful job. I don't mind it. I miss it. Um, but when things like that happen, and that slowed me down. Um, right now, if I wanted to ride motorcycles, I couldn't ride them. I can't balance. I got a walker, so I just can't do that. I gotta try to. I've been trying to do some hands-on stuff. They've been doing occupational therapy. Really just want to get my hands back working, um, and then get back in the garage and keep things going. But I definitely like the community that we have here. Um, there's a lot of things going on. There's a lot of things going on. Had to get rid of the echo. Um, in the community that's going on good. People, a lot of good lives going on. Thanks for stopping in, Ray. Quick shoe. A lot of things going on. People doing things to build up the community, and it's good to support each other and get things out there. I do still plan on going to Cycle Showcase in St. Louis. Whether I have a bike there or not, I've already reached out to Randall and stuff. I like that show a lot. I like what that community does. The chopper community is different, like I've said before, than the bagger community and things like that. They're little cliques of themselves, but they're not so. It's not a competition. A lot of the motorcycle shows that I go to, like the Dam Show, like Cycle Showcase, the, I don't do them for the awards. I do them for the camaraderie, to get to know the other builders, to learn what they're doing. You know, we look at the motorcycles, we talk about each other's motorcycle, and it's about the community at things like Cycle Showcase, the Legends Show, and all them kind of shows. It's nice to be invited to those. A lot of the builders that I talk to and the friends that I've made in that have been wonderful to me and even supported me through this. Um, I walk in the Harley dealership a week or so ago and talked to some guys in there, and they were just happy to have me in there. You know, they're walking around talking to me. Um, they know it's hard for me, but I, I'm getting through it. You know, I'm not going to let it beat me down. It's not going to get me down there. So, but that's enough of that. Let's get on with the show a little bit. I just wanted to been a week and throw it out there, let you know what was going on. I didn't just disappear, didn't give up. I just had to get my health right. But I do have a little bit of a show going, then we'll kind of jump back into some stuff. But let's get that part rolling and do our small channel spotlight and stuff. So, fitting for the day is that my short for the day is coming right to us from the Army Navy game early that's going on right now. The Leapfrogs and the Golden Knights both jumping in, skydiving in. If you ever been to any kind of air show or anything and see these guys, either one of these teams are both good. I was in the Navy, and I've got Army on both sides. We're watching the Army Navy here. I'm the one Navy guy out of everybody here. Everybody else is Army, but you know, it is what it is. So but I've seen these guys jump. I've seen these guys jump from different angles. I've watched them from the ground. I've sat in the observation globe on the drop plane before and watched it from the air. It's amazing watching the talent that it takes to pull off the maneuvers these guys do. It's just awesome. You know, we do stunt motorcycle rides and stuff. These guys do some amazing aerial stunts. Normally I do everything motorcycle, but that one is just the Army Navy game kind of made that one why it was there. So we'll check the score real quick on the game. Look at that. It's 28-13 for all the Army guys out there. Navy's got 8 minutes left. You know, Army won the conference, but the Navy's giving it to them right now. I guess with that being said, you know, if we look at this, and a good thing we all know that this in the Navy is that, well, the Navy has been the GOAT for a long time. several years it's been the GOAT. So that's says enough to the score of the game right there. But I'm not a huge football fan, but because of what's been going on and everything there, that there's not anything in today's history that's major for talking about. So we're gonna move on to today's spotlight. And I didn't find anything in motorcycle news either, just to give everybody a heads up, other than the motorcycle accidents, stuff like that. But I didn't find anything big on the motorcycle news part of it. But this tonight's spotlight small channel is the Wagonator's Wacky Crusade. I met Mr. and Mrs. Wagonator last year at Cycle Showcase in St. Louis. Uh, Very nice couple. Met them at the show. Met them. They were at the pre-party. We had a good time hanging out, talking. That was the one thing I liked about Cycle Showcase. Is you have like a meet and greet the night before, then you have the show, and then you have the after party, and then you have the Sunday show. Um, it was a really good time. So the Wagonators, let's see what they say about themselves here. On this husband or wife channel, we will have motorcycle content such as motorcycle rallies all over the United States, the great riding in central Missouri, product installs reviews from the male and female perspective, and all-around adult biker fun. We will bring you all along on fun rallies, and we attend the good and the sketchy. We will show maintenance on bikes from both male and female perspective. We want to share our experience with you on many adventures. So they have 247 subscribers, 43 videos with 90,670 views. They started their channel on July 9th of 2023 with only 247 subscribers. Let's get these guys up to 250. Like I said, these guys are a great couple. They're into motorcycles and they do a lot of stuff. It was a good time. Thanks for sharing that link, Evil Rick. I jumped over real quick to make sure you did. We'll jump on real quick. This is them right here. Haven't done anything super recent, but this is back in May of 2024.
Hey, everyone.
This is them, Mr. and Mrs. Wagonator. This is a little short. We'll put a little like in there. Come over here and look at their comments, hit a like. I'd like to see them put out a little bit more content. Let's take some work from the community. Let's get in there and support them. Like I said, with 247, let's get it like to 250. All that is 330 or 3 more subscribers out of 13 people. If everybody's already subscribed, I understand that. These smaller channels, I search for them, but like these people, I knew these guys already, so I put them out there. And that's what I have for the small channel spotlight for today. The Wagonator, I'm surprised I hadn't had them out there already. They've, like I said, I've seen them, I've met them and things like that, and they were a good couple. Had a lot of fun talking to them. They were supportive of my son's build at the Cycle Showcase, so that was a good time. And it's been I'm not. Domo Pool, thanks for stopping in. I haven't seen you before. Appreciate you stopping in. I appreciate the support and the kind words. So, Robin is in the house, folks. Hopefully, it doesn't make anybody feel uncomfortable. He's a good guy. So I enjoy his lives. We do some late night live stuff since I haven't been able to sleep a whole lot very well. He seems to be up when I am. So some of my late night, when I'm laying there and do some silent lives, not trying to keep everybody alive, we chat, we have some jokings. I run some just old clips back and forth. It's a good time. And I appreciate the support from those guys that are in there. Tolga, OC, Robin. The people that you can meet in this community are great. And you got Rolling Throttle putting that out there, respect the ride, get rid of the gatekeepers and everything like that. That is true. There's bullies and there's gatekeepers and there's all that stuff in the biking community. But when you dig right into it, you get involved in it, that stuff's that stuff goes away. Um, which I said earlier, but like in the chopper community of it, when you're building motorcycles and things like that, there's competitiveness, but yet it's a different kind of competitive. If I need something, I call somebody, they're there to help me, tell me what they do differently, or to help me in something. I'm in the middle of banging out a fender when I had my everything happen, and I've got people that have called and text me, sent me emails wanting to jump in to help finish the bike so I can make it to these places. But that's the thing is I want to finish this myself. I don't want somebody else to do it. Not that I don't mind the help, but that's the hand built part of it is I actually want to build this next one 100%. Everything I can do in house myself. Kind of learning some different stuff, and not that I'm not going to take their help in learning while you know, learning the English wheel on the fender, smoothing things out. I know how to do that stuff a little bit, but some of the stuff my dad's been helping me with, and my son's there with me. Having my dad, which is he learned from my grandfather, and then him teaching me that stuff, and my son being right there learning at the same time. Um, I mean, really, it makes. I'm watching fourth generation, and my granddaughter's 3 years old. She's super into motorcycles now. Um, she asked me this past week. She was with me quite a bit, and she asked me. She said, "Are you still going to do motorcycles?" Sorry, but are you better from your stroke? 3 years old. And sorry about that, but I got this new thing since this last episode. Besides the fact that I love my grandkids, is been crying a lot, uncontrollable crying. Kind of why I haven't done the live thing because it happens, but it's unedited. It's live. I don't care. I don't. You know that I just some of that stuff you don't care about when it happens. But my granddaughter asking me about motorcycles and if I was still going to be involved in them, and she's 3 years old and she loves motorcycles. She went and got my ring off the shelf that I got from one of the shows, and she brought it over and she said, "Yeah, this is what he can do." And she's great. Having my grandkids involved and everything is awesome. So, Lolly in the house. Thanks for stopping in, Lolly. Appreciate all the support. Let's see who else is coming in. I seen more people stop in. That's right, Ray. The chopper community is the best. It's one of those things that it just happens. It's once you get into it, it's great. Um, Desert Outlaw stopping in. Thanks for stopping in, bud. So I love motorcycles. It's losing that part of my life is huge. I don't think it's going to go away. And it's going to take a little break, but I'm still going to keep it here, and I'm going to keep it alive like this. So I'm going to do as much as I can. I'm going to help people at it. I'm going to put all my stuff pretty much on hold and work through my health issues and see what happens. Not saying I'm not going to tinker a little bit and try to stuff, but it's just there's fast there. I got less than 60 days to finish bike. It's not going to happen. And I could do it if I was better physically. Right now, I just know I can't, and I can't push myself anymore like I was because I obviously see what happens when I start pushing too hard. I go backwards, and I don't want to continue to go backwards. So I usually try to keep these to around 20 minutes. I'm already there babbling about myself, which I don't personally normally like to just completely talk about myself. I've got some different ways to go with the show a little bit. I've been watching a lot of stuff. I'd like to bring a couple people in here from some channels, let them talk about their channels and bring some stuff in. I'm probably going to work over that over the next week or so. So the next couple days, I might reach out to a couple of you guys that come in here and support me a lot, see if somebody wants to come on with me. I just want to do like one person, talk about their motorcycle life. I know a lot of people have done things like that, but it's just kind of talk about motorcycles and things like that. Kind of stories about what got you in a motorcycle, and then have you come in and talk about your channels a little bit. And try to build up some channels. Maybe a small channel. We can take a look at that channel too, because I know a lot of them, but I don't. I like to try to talk about the channels of people and stuff that I know or that I've been talked to before. Promote them just like I do things. So, um, thank you, thank you, retired John. I like you know all you guys in that duct tape community are great. It's different communities out there in there, but the duct tape community is great, and I try to, yeah, Renegade, you definitely should. I know Renegade went through some heart problems too. He's got a great channel. I've shared his stuff, um, and I my shop is going to be put on hold probably in the near future also. So everything's kind of coming to a head on everything. You take 2 months off work, things start to get a little tough, but we're gonna get through it. Having things like this in a family like this to support me is great. So give me just a second. I can get water. But without further ado, let's move on to the show, and I'll stop rambling on. It gets easy to talk about that stuff, and I get rambling too. So, without further ado, I'm not sure if Rolling Throttle if Rolling Throttle is still in here. I don't know if he's doing a live tonight. He's been doing Saturday Night Lives about 10 o'clock. I did look before I went live. I didn't see it. I was going to share his link. But he's been doing a later night live on Saturdays, which has turned out to be pretty good. But what I do know is happening, which happens religiously in the live community, is the duct tape community. Duct tape community will be going live at 7 o'clock. With I believe it's with the founder of the duct tape community, as far as I know, or the gatekeeper. Not really gatekeeper because we're trying to get rid of that word. Don't want to call it gatekeeper. The moderator. I don't know what they want to call him, but Motobomb Virginia, and I know he's been busy, so he holds up and holds the fort down for some other people like John when he's going on there. See you later, Lolly. Um, Frog, thanks for stopping in, bud. Sorry I missed you and Lolly's live last night for your giveaway. I got tied up doing some things and lost track of time in my sleep. So I did not wake up for it. I did set an alarm, but I didn't wake up. Really sorry about that. But that Motobombs Virginia is out there. And that is a great live. I'll be in the side chat. Always enjoy their stuff. So that is what I have for tonight's show. So we're gonna start wrapping it up. But as with always, on your way out, please exit through the gift shop of Frogzilla and Lolly's gift shop. Show some support. Go in there. They got some nice. It's Christmas time. Buy a sweatshirt. Buy something. Support somebody else. Support a small channel. I just seen something come through on my phone from Rolling Throttle that looks like they've got a giveaway going on or something. I'm going to check into that. We'll have that on tomorrow night's show for sure. And we'll try to get some more information. Maybe we can get some information from Rolling Throttle on that. But without further ado, we're going to roll the exit part of this and we'll get out of here for the night. And we'll move on to somebody else's channel. Let somebody else get the limelight. So without further ado,
Sweepers.
thanks again for hanging out. Make sure to exit to that gift shop. Have a good night, and I'll see you guys in some of the other lives tonight.